Hey, hey, this is Brother Garfield. This is going to be a lovely show. And first and foremost, let me just say that um, now, Paul, I saw your video. Again, you called me out my name, and we gonna deal with that. Oh yes, I'm getting old. We gonna deal with that. We definitely gonna deal with that on a whole nother level. Because people think I'm gonna pull out my lawyer for a joke. It's not a joke. I know people's real names. I know where people live. So we're gonna deal with this. Everybody, I'm telling y'all, I'm on a rampage for the next 12 months. Next 12 months. I think Sarnetta, I want to say this to you publicly. I know you're watching, or people are gonna run but go back and tell you. I'm not scared of you at all. You're what we call in Jamaica a mautamasi. That's all you are. You're a mautamasi. You don't have no actions behind your words, and you don't keep your word. Behind the scenes, you're doing a lot, bro. You're doing a lot, and you're doing a lot. You're doing too much. But I do want to say to the people that tune into this show, I have 4 children. All 4 are African Americans, and it's confusing because I'm from Jamaica. My dad is born in Cuba. I'm born in Jamaica. My children are born here in America. So what would they be considered? Would they be African Americans? Or would they be descendants of Africans? Would they be ADOS? Would they be FBA? They're born here. They grew up here. I have a daughter. She's 26. I got a son that's just as old as her or older than her. I got a daughter that's 19. That's going to be 20 this year. I got a son, Amir, that's going to be 9 in March 3rd. They're all African Americans to a Jamaican father. Most of them born with an American mother, ADOS mother, or FBA mother. So what happens with a situation like that? You know, when I came to America, I got to be honest with you guys. My friends used to always say, yo, you have to load them Yankee boy there now. So when I'm growing up in Jamaica, I was so secluded. Grew up in a closet, grew up in the house. Ain't go nowhere. Ain't no street corner, nothing. Wasn't a street kid. Love my house. Just like how I love my house now today. And growing up in Jamaica, when I heard the term Yankee, I thought it was referring to white people, right? I didn't even know what the word nigga means. So when I came to America, my school friends, you're talking like my high school friends, Michael Francis, Derek Moore, Kevin Matthews, these are like my best of friends. We grew up in high school together, Ulmer's Boys High School. We were in the 1st grade together to 5th form. So Michael Francis said to me, you have to be easy with them Yankee boy, you know. So I said, who are you calling Yankee? You calling the black American? They used to hate when I did it. I used to start them and say, who are you referring to, the white people or are you referring to black Americans? And when I came to New York to live, finally, because I had visited like for a summer, I went back to Jamaica and I went to this high school in the Bronx to do my SAT. So I went there for like 4 months. And my best friend was an African American. And we were sitting around the lunchroom one day. I was telling Rob on this story the other day. He's the first person to introduce me to 5%ers. And I used to always see him outside doing the cipher with the other 5%ers. And I'm like, yo, they getting deep. What's going on here? I'm just curious. Never heard of 5% teachings. Only in Big Daddy Kane lyrics, King Asiatic, nobody's equal. Because I was just obsessed with Big Daddy Kane from Jamaica days. And one day at lunchtime, he had some beef with some Jamaican cats in the school. So the Jamaican cats used to always come to me. I'm so naive, family. It's like, I didn't know they had like a war going on between African Americans and Jamaicans. So although my best friend in the school was American, they wanted me to draw a line because he's American, and I didn't. And to tell the truth, family, I sided with the African American brother, Stanley. I sided with him. And one of the reasons why I sided with him, I'm going to get into the story too, because he had my back on some G shit. This dude had come to shoot me at that school over some incident with a girl. Literally shoot Garfield. It was a stupid. And the dude that had my back 100% was Stanley. Had my back like MC Cadillac. But when they stabbed him in the lunchroom, it kind of like a reality check, like, yo, these dudes is like really having a war going on here. They literally stabbed homeboy in the back while he was sitting beside me in the lunchroom. And I'm saying to myself, bro, this shit is crazy. So there was a line drawn with people from different cultures. The Africans that went to that school, they was always by themselves. Try to talk to an African girl, the African dudes would be mad. Now, let me tell y'all a story though. This dude had, you know, when you're young, 15, 16, 17, and you know what? I don't want to tell that story, but the bottom line is the dude, I beat this dude with a stick, and he went home and got a gun. And Stanley stood up while the dude and his boys came looking for me when they had their guns drawn. He was the dude that stood up to protect me from them dudes shooting me. I could have lost my life that day, yo. But Stanley stuck up for me. I'll never forget that, what he did for me that day. And he was a 5%er. I'll never forget what he did for me that day. So now we have in the topic today, African American versus Africans, because Cameron made a statement that they don't F with us. But if they call you for a tour date in Nigeria, you're going to take that money and go over there though, right, Cameron? You're going to see how much they fuck with you then. The issue is, family, with the slave trade, the transatlantic slave trade, Africans played a role. But you can't look at Africans as one unilateral group of people. And that's where the problem is. You can't say the people in Ghana did it, because there was no Ghana where Ghana is today. There's no Ghana until 1940 something or 50 or 60 something. And those geographies weren't in place. So to blame Africans as a whole, they don't fuck with us. I ain't gonna front. There's some Africans that won't fuck with us. There's some African Americans that won't fuck with certain African Americans. This is how we get the house Negro and the field Negro concept. There's some Jamaicans that don't fuck with Garfield. They'll disown me. You ain't no Jamaican because I didn't grow up in the hood or I didn't go through certain things. I'm saying we got to be responsible. Now, my Captain Tazara from ISUPK said, we've been telling y'all don't mess with them Hamites. That is just total foolishness. Boo! Total foolishness. You have people in Africa right now who are claiming to be Israelites. They ain't come over on a slave ship. All right. I want to make it clear. This is a heated conversation. I'm willing to have it with anybody. As a matter of fact, the link, let me pin the link in the chat so that people can jump on whenever they feel like. I'm waiting for Thunda to jump on so that we can have this dialogue. And in the meantime, hold on, let me see who this right here texting me. Yeah, somebody said they think I'm shadow banned. All right, it's all good. It's all good. But I do want to say that if you want to spread that narrative, just know that you're contributing to a divide that's masterminded that by the powers that be. They would rather see us beefing than us trying to unite. I'm not saying everybody's going to unite, but some people are going to unite. One of the biggest dividers in this community is Egypt. Egyptomania. People are losing friends. Smash, Ngozi, Garfield, Jabari, Sonetta, Unk. Who else? Reggie. Now Reggie can't come on my platform because he's cool with Sonetta, he's cool with me, but he don't want Sonetta to see him on my channel. Because he don't want to lose Sonetta friendship. But what about my friendship? African Americans versus Africans. I apologize for the topic. I do. But I have nothing. Some of my closest friends are from the continent. But those people who I know from the continent, I can't swear for everybody on the continent. I can't. You have some wretched people on the continent. And you have some wretched people over here too. You got good and bad in every single culture. It's just like how you look at white folks. We naturally have we just see white folks and say, oh, we're not going to trust them because of X, Y, and Z. Slavery happened and some white folks were a part of it while the majority wasn't. Some were, and we blame all white people for what some have done. Yeah. This is why when we argue about topics, oh, you trust the white man's source? All the sources come from a European or a Jewish context. Who's digging what? Zionist funded. Some Jews fund stuff. They get funding from universities, and some of these people are Zionists. What are you going to do about it? And I love the fact that the Zionists are trying to dig up. You know why? Because that means, that's telling me, hold on, James. That's telling me that they're trying to find stuff that agrees with the Jews being in Israel today. So if they're white or black, it shouldn't matter if you're following that faith. Hey, James, before I get into anything at all, let me just address that. I'm gonna get what's Thunda? Thunda's supposed to jump on. Hold on 1 second. Let me just hit him up. He probably caught up with something real quick. Because he did text me back. Say he's ready. Yeah, I've been started, man. Why are you holding up my show, bro? Yeah. All right, cool. All right, so let me just say this for the last time. I support people in trying to form a unity. Like I see the ADOS. I always thought ADOS, their whole concept was divisive. I've always said Tariq Nasheed is irresponsible. And peace, Sister Janelle. I think that the Tariq has been very irresponsible with his mouth. He'll go to Jamaica, pay for protection, but then come abroad, come back home and talk shit about Jamaicans. This Jamaican do this Jamaican. What is the purpose of that? And what happened is, as African Americans, we're so unhappy with some of the things that's going on that we say some of the worst things. Like, yo, you're not a part of that. We got bad people in the Jamaican culture. We got good people in the Jamaican culture. But when we talk in a general term, it's divisive. Divisive 100%. Oh, I forgot to pin the link. Hold on. I got you, bro. Yeah, I forgot to what you call it. But before Thunda come on, let me just get Nepal out the way real quickly. Because I know we're going to talk about this African American versus African stuff. Cube, you wanted to say something real quick, or it's gonna be long. Just wait until I just do this part.
Nah, I can just wait. It's okay.
All right, cool. Yeah, but we find. I hope y'all know and realize that we find every single way why no African Jamaicans, brother Garfield. What do you mean? I don't understand. K Meheard, K Salam. If you want to jump on and clarify. No, they don't classify me as I'm an African American by citizenship, but I'm not African American being born here. I mean, one of my brothers was almost born here. He was almost born on the damn plane. So, I mean, being born in a country, I mean, what does it do? I mean, like, come on. Um, hold on there, Thunder. Let me pin this link right here. I got you. Hold on, and let me switch accounts. Ask brother Garfield podcast. Hold on a second. All right, I got you, Thunder. I got you. Yeah. Before peace and love, bro. How you doing?
Peace, man. Why all these niggas on my channel? Hey, dog, y'all niggas gotta go. James, outside, y'all niggas gotta go, son. No, just playing.
All right, let me pull y'all down for a minute. It's his show. It ain't my show. It's his show. I do want to play a recording and get now. I want to while I'm putting a part in the title. I want to play this recording real quickly. Something from what she said this morning, which I thought
Hey,
was
go
pretty
ahead, bro.
interesting. Yeah, I want to get this out the way because I know we're not gonna have no time to talk about it later. And pretty much she's saying that she's gonna leave the community. But I found this statement very interesting. Very interesting. Y'all check this out.
She said she leaving.
On that recording about Jabari, of course, Senator, I really don't want to address my personal relationship because that was not supposed to be public. But I will say about Jabari, Jabari is a loving person. He's a human being. You know, we put him on a pedestal. I have done that. But at the time, I was so hurt. Like let me tell you, I saw Jabari. I knew Senator. He, you know, we're married, so I knew him. I knew who he is. But for Jabari, I saw him like honestly, like godlike in a sense. I did. And when
godlike
expressed himself as a human, you know, it was a big hit for me. So I was very, very, very hurt, and I really said a lot of things that were hurtful. So hurt people. So about Jabari, I fully feel horrible. I feel, you know, I let him know, even, you know, Jabari, I was really, we were going at it. What I'm trying to say is, Jabari's a great person. He's a good person. He is a priest. Look, you know, I needed to say that because this is another reason why I need to step back, because I'm not thinking straight when it comes to my emotional reactions. I'm very hypersensitive because of all of the toxic attacks.
She's been telling you that for months, for years.
Who may not agree with me, who may get into conflict with me, who may say some things that are hurtful. I can't just unload my clip, you know? And that goes for what I did to Senator and everybody. Am I saying that I was dishonest? No, I wasn't dishonest so much as more I was hurt, and I was speaking from a place of hurt and a place of trauma. I'm not talking about trauma from those two only. That was just like the straw, the tiny little speck of dust that broke the camel's back. I
realized. So she wasn't being dishonest about her comments, but she was speaking from a place of hurt. Isn't that crazy? So why does she even go out in public and speak? I don't get it. Something is wrong with this woman. I know Senator is like scratching his head like, didn't I tell you don't make no videotape, no tape, don't go live? You don't listen. So she was not being dishonest about how she feels about Jabari, but she was hurt.
She was hurt. And now she want to take a step back. That's wow. You know what? A lot of times in life, man, you can't take stuff back. Ain't no such thing as coming back. That's what's crazy to me. Like, how you talking about you want to come? What you talking about? I mean, Jabari, you gotta accept her apology, but ain't no coming back. Ain't not from that right there, bro. I can't trust you. I can't trust you. You can't trust that lady. What you talking about, bro?
Everybody knows Jabari.
She an emotional wreck.
Jabari knows it's all about the money.
Yeah.
I've heard stories about people trying to join his shrine, and if they miss a payment, they get kicked out. I'm like, what payment? The church don't even have that. The church don't have mandatory payments. Does the church have mandatory payments?
I ain't never heard that, bro.
He has mandatory payments to be a priestess or whatever. And if you miss the payment, he kick you out. What type of shit is that?
I heard him say that, bro.
Jabari gonna if you go to his shrine right now, Thunda, you have to pay. You right now, Thunda. You say you want a fellowship with him, you have to pay. Thunda laughing. Yo, it's facts though. It's facts. The synagogue does that. I didn't know that. You see, I don't.
No, they gonna kick you out, but you can't participate. It's
I want to fellowship with you this Sunday. There's a fee for that. You can't pay the fee. You can't come fellowship. It's all about the money.
Nah,
it's all about the money. Hey, with Nepal, I think with Nepal, since she's leaving, what all Nepal has to do is show the Eventbrite that she refunded all the people.
And she's good.
It. So right now they're probably doing some Photoshop shit, trying to make up some shit. They're probably trying to do that right now. But you know, all I'm gonna say is this:
that won't work either. She got to relinquish. She's got to relent on everything she's ever said. She's got to say it was all a lie. I don't know what she got to say, but she got this. There's no way for her to come. Ain't no coming back. You can't come back from that, bro.
Shrine of Maya set up like the Tomahawk Church. Let me get Cube to come in here and be an asshole real quick.
Yeah.
Come on, Cube. This is your Cube right here. Use your Cube. Come on.
Come on, bro.
This is you right here. Let's go.
Nah. I'm not trying to be like that, man. I'm actually, as I've stated before, I'm actually on your side, even though you don't see me as being on your side because I call it down the middle. And I still think that you have fault in this, but more so, I think you are right on this. What do you want me to address first, the Nepal situation or what we came on here initially for, which is the Cameron situation?
Nepal. We're going to get it
right. Yeah, so when it comes to Nepal, it's unfortunate because when you played that tape and what she gave you, I believe that the dude was putting hands and probably feet on her in that vehicle. And my thing is, I think we saw that play out the last time that they were on there on his channel when he wanted her to. He wasn't smart enough to just give her a script, but at the same time, she's not a woman that you can control. So he wanted to give her a script to where she would only say one specific thing, but then she wanted to talk about and go into other different ways. And when she made a statement.
Time out. Somebody is blocking people on my channel. Let me take Morpheus off.
Morpheus block?
Let me take no. I'm gonna take everybody's moderator badge. Somebody is blocking people. Look at this, family. I'm sorry, Cube. Let me just show this. Remember, I unblocked everybody yesterday. Now look at this now today. These people are blocked. Look at these people. Lion's Time Baby, I unblocked him. Ray Black, Queen's Throne. All Queen's
Throne?
Yeah. Somebody's blocking.
Oh, yeah. You got it.
What I'm going to do is
you got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take everybody off who's a moderator. I'm gonna take everybody off.
You got a Trojan. You got a Trojan, bro. I mean, you got a Trojan horse, man. Somebody on the inside.
Yo, just hit that X at the right there, so you don't have to hit. Yeah.
Oh man, thank you, my brother. All right, so I'm gonna add the moderators back, and then hit the X here. Remove all these. Thank you, Cube. So look at that. You got use after all.
You wild, man.
Ain't nobody talk more shit than you, bro. So don't even go there.
Hey, listen, I talk my trash, but I try to be fair about it. Honestly, I do.
All right, now let me make the girl that they say I'm smashing. I'm gonna make her the first moderator on my channel. Let me go to the YouTube channel and make her the moderator. That's my boss.
Keisha.
Right there.
I mean, Tamika or
Tamika.
Yeah. And then you got to go with Dr. Mo.
Dr. Mo, yeah. Well, actually, Dr. Mo first, but since I got Mika right here, I could do it right here.
Daddy,
What's up?
guess what I'm gonna do?
Hold on 1 second. I'm live.
Daddy, guess what I'm gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna order you a new laptop.
You gonna order me a new laptop?
Mm-hmm.
You got money?
It's on my Amazon card.
All right. Good job. Good
I
job.
have $20.
You got $20. Good job, man. Man, he looking out for you, bro. That's what.
It's Thunda.
Yeah.
Amir, my
Hi,
man.
Thunda.
Hi, Amir. How you doing, man?
I'm good.
That's good, bro.
I don't know why you don't adopt this kid and get him out of my life, man. I tell you,
Hey, man. I
adopt this kid and get him out of my life, man. You want to go live with Thunda?
No.
You want to go live with Thunda?
Thunda, do you live far away?
No, he's
I
downstairs.
live far away from you.
Oh, no, you know, he lived downstairs. You go live
I'm put you to work, boy. You gonna be doggone cut this grass around here.
with All right. Amir, get from behind me. All right.
Raking up these leaves. You gonna rake some leaves for your butt.
All right. So now this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do everybody over. Janelle, I know Janelle is good people. She don't care about that foolishness. So I got her right now. She a standard mod. But Cube, go ahead, Cube.
Right. So what I was saying is that we kind of saw a little bit of what Nepal was really talking about when she was putting that video together that you recorded, that she allowed to be recorded for that specific portion where her and Sanada did that show, because she was like, see what my life is like, people. And I think that the dude really was putting hands on her. So now when she makes this video and she says, you know, I'm gonna go away and I'm gonna leave for a while, she actually was about to tell it if Sanetta hadn't interrupted, because she kind of went into this thing about, well, why does people care about the mileage on my vagina? You know, but Sanetta didn't want people to know that she had dealt with, or you know, maybe dealt with the brother killer priest, which you know, me personally, I think that she did, but I think that's kind of why she wants to take this so-called hiatus. But I think it's unfortunate, you know, because I think she should just come and be like, "Hey, man, it is what it is. I'm not perfect. No one's perfect. You know, I'm a public figure on here. This is what it is. This is what I've done, and I can move forward. But you know, if you don't have integrity, this is where you find yourself in, trying to hide."
Good word. Good word. That's a good word, there, brother. When you ain't got integrity, man, you run. You know, you muted, Garfield.
Because she could have just been honest, and she could have been honest and just told us, because she was about to say it on Sinetta's channel. If he had given her just a little bit more rope, she was gonna, like, she wasn't gonna just say it flat out, but she was gonna tiptoe around it to drop just enough breadcrumbs to where we would know exactly what was going on. And Sinetta, he put a stop to that.
That's a fact. Smart man.
Hey, you know what's crazy, right? In that she inboxed me and she purposely wanted to put that situation out, saying that I used to advertise student loan forgiveness or debt elimination on. But I think she forgot that I used to do it on Sonata's channel 8 years ago, and she brought out a video, and the video.
I don't have VLA.
All right, cool. All right, I have an idea who was the person who was blocking people. I have an idea. And shame on that person for playing double agent or you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we're gonna do what we're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But and by the way, too, when somebody is watching the replay, they could block you while they're watching the replay. Just remember that. It might not be live, but they are blocking you while they're watching the replay and blocking people.
You should be able to see it. Like it'll say somebody banned them for the comment or something.
Yeah, you see it under YouTube while you're watching live. That's why they don't do it at that time, because people will see who is blocking the person. So that would expose them. So they are doing it Neo X said, was it Craig? Of course it was Craig. Who else you think it was? That's my partner. So while they're watching the replay, they don't want to do it while we're watching live. You know what I'm saying? Willie Sexton said, thank you, Garfield. You helped me. Hey, let me tell you something. I've helped hundreds of people in this community, whether it's with a job, whether it's with their credit, whether it's getting a house, whether it's doing something. I've helped tons of people in this community, period. But you don't hear that. You don't hear that at all. You only hear it from some people. I remember this guy that's on Smash's Heartbeats said, Garfield, you ain't fixed my credit. And we pulled up his credit live. And the dude refused to apologize for pushing out a narrative. Yo, remember that shit, Thunda? That shit is crazy, man. Smash had to say, yo, you need to apologize.
And he refused.
Another
Hey,
thing
don't forget, hey Garfield, don't forget to give Mongo Slade a wrench. He's in here now. He just had one, matter of fact, like right before you cleared it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot. I got Mongo. But I'm gonna say this to everybody though. Listen. The community is what you make it out to be. Your world. So if I want to keep Thunda in my inner circle, that's a choice I am making. Nobody's forcing you to do anything. Like, I don't tell people if you go on Sunday you can't come on my channel. I've never said that to anybody. I don't hold people hostage. I'm not a narcissist. You know what's very surprising, Thunda? You know this audio tape. Craig, where Craig's at? Let me highlight Craig for a minute. I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. Craig, here you go. I'm gonna put him on the. He's in the back chat of Dagger Squad, and so is Rocky. This is Rocky right here. Let me show y'all who Rocky is. He's a.
I met Rocky, man. Rocky, a cool guy.
Rocky's a cool guy. He flew out here with his brother. Went on a tour, Reggie's tour, after we encouraged him to come on and do it. I'm gonna show you who Rocky is. Let me see if I see a comment. Here you go. He's right here. This is Rocky. Now, these guys are in the back chat with me, Dagger Squad. We're with Black Lion Supreme. Now, people are telling me, I haven't heard Black Lion Supreme do this, but they're telling me he's acting up about this audio tape. Do you know when the tape was recorded? Black Lion Supreme heard the tape.
He knew about the tape. Right, I remember you telling me about it.
And the brothers back in the chat heard a lot of the tape. They knew I recorded it. So if you felt a way about it, why didn't you say something then when you was a part of the Dagger Squad or in the back chat? I don't know what's wrong with people, man.
Well, I'll tell you really quick if I can. And see, this is something that when I say that you've had a part in something that I have to lay at your feet when I came on a few weeks ago and tried to speak, because I've seen Unc come on here and tell you, oh no, get Chief X off of here, da 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 da. If he's on here, I'm not coming on here. And this is the same thing that Sanetta is doing to Reggie. So I understand that Unc is your man. Yeah, that is cool.
Unc, hold on, let's not bring up Unc. Leave Unc out of this.
Yeah, but I'm not bringing.
I'm gonna tell you why. And that's not a good analogy, because
but it's the same exact thing, though.
I don't mess with. No.
He has his personal vendetta against what you call it. It's not guilt by association. No, they have a personal vendetta against each other, bro.
Yeah, but Garfield doesn't have a personal vendetta when it's just having the dude on the channel and they're just chopping it up. Yeah, they may have something personal, but if they can just speak momentarily and then the dude comes on and like, yo, get him off the channel.
Q, what's his name? That's not a good analogy, because that's on. Listen to what I'm saying, Q. First of all, let's not even talk about Unc. Second of all, let's go to the point what you're making about Chief X. I don't talk to Chief X. Chief X has come on my channel twice to actually talk out what the allegations were. It's actually still on the channel. I need to put those videos up, by the way, too, so people could see me and him going back and forth live. We probably would get like 10,000 views now. But the issue is, the example with Chief X is that Chief X has a problem with Unc. So he's saying he's not messing with Chief X. He's doing that. That's on him. You can't equate it this way with Reggie, because I have a problem with Chief X also. He can't come on my panel. So that's not a good analogy. All right. But forget about that for now. I wanna get into something that's actually more important than that. The African American versus Africans.
Yeah, that's what I really
I brought him off.
And by the way, too, we could disagree, We could raise our voice. We could.
Nah, bro. That number one, these niggas don't need to be on. James especially don't need to be on here.
All right, cool. Let me take. Let me
You.
go back chat. Let me hear you. D.
I'm just playing, man. Bring him home. I'm just playing.
It's his show. It's his show. So I got to do what he says.
Come on, Thunder.
Let me say this.
I'm just playing, man.
Q. What do you think about this comment? I don't know if you heard it by Cameron that the Africans don't fuck with us.
Yeah, I have it pulled up right here, and see, it's unfortunate because I felt like you did a disservice to his actual comment, because I'll read just the small portion that we need to get to. He said, starting off, he said, "I rather feeling black than African American on forums because Africans don't even f with us. When you go over there to Africa, they call us Yankees. They F with us, but we're not from the motherland." Because see, the problem is people only hear him when he say they don't F with us. But just 2 sentences later, he said they do F with us, but we're not from the motherland. We're from America, so I'd rather say I'm Black American. Now, he also, to solidify his point, he said when we go to the Olympics as a country and somebody black is fighting for the United States, they don't say African American, they say American. So this is what he was trying to say. Now, when you said earlier, when Cameron wants to go on tour over there, he'll show enough. Of course,
Right.
that's facts.
Thanks for the clarity, bro. I appreciate that. I
Not a
stand
problem.
correct. Look at Garfield admitting he's wrong. I stand corrected.
Bro, I'm always gonna cut it down the middle, bro.
Yeah. Read that again. Read the statement again, so people could hear it again, brother.
Right, and let me share it in the back just in case you may want to display it on the screen. So he said, I rather feeling black than African American on forums because Africans don't even F with us. When you go over there to Africa, they call us Yankees. They F with us, but we're not from the motherland. We're from America. So I'd rather say I'm Black American. When we go to the Olympics as a country and someone black is fighting from the United States, you don't say African American. You say American. You don't even put a color on it. It's an American fighter. You're known in the Olympics as an American. It doesn't matter what color you are. And that's what he said. So go ahead and display that, and I think that'll actually help.
You know what's interesting with his first comment? When you fill out, your race on a form, it says Black/African American. They're not separate.
No, but we also would say when you look at the history of those classifications, that Black came well before African American. Number one. Number two,
Right.
African American is not an accurate depiction. It's not.
It's not, because when our ancestors was brought over here, we weren't citizens, so we couldn't be Americans.
Well, we not no Africans, man.
No. So
we descend from Africa. We're not Africans.
You're right. Culturally, we are not Africans. 100%. You're right.
It's not accurate. The Africans, if any African go over there, or born over there, and come over here and become a naturalized citizen, they are African American. That does not apply to us. I've been to Africa twice, and I'm going in a few weeks actually. But no, bro, that ain't us.
All right, so
we are genetically from there. That's it.
Is like the average white American a European American?
Yes.
No.
Descendancy wise. Yes, descendancy wise.
But I would even say cultural.
No,
not culturally. America is its own culture in and of itself.
Okay, all right. So there is the American culture, right? But do we not speak a European language? Do the most common names not come from Europe? They're not indigenous names.
No,
I mean, the most common name in America is like John and like George. All these are European names. So
what does that mean, bro? Are they from Europe?
Yes. Those names
they were born here, man.
All right, you could be born somewhere, but people transplant their culture into different places. Hence the term colonization. You turn another place into something that was like it was. America exactly is not like Europe, of course, because they're separate, and different historical events happen here outside of Europe. But culturally, the United States is a European country outside of Europe.
Bruh, no, it's not, bruh. And we have to stop that fallacy because there's nothing European about America, especially when you know how America was formed. It was formed with things that came from the Native Americans, things that came from Europe, things that came from Africans, and it mixed into a boiling pot and became what it is. It's not just one thing.
And what's the
Just because you look at the top layer of names does not make it a European nation, bro. We got to stop that. That's
All
not.
right,
That's
so
not.
I would love to know the ratio of what contributed what, because I know it's not equal.
So
It's not.
so
It's not an equal mixed.
so
Now
so
you moving the
because it's not an
goalpost.
equal mix, it means it's not a
Yeah, you
boiling
moving the
pot.
goalpost, James. Be fair
It's
to
not.
the conversation. That's
Is
why I
it
don't be
all
wanting
mixed
y'all niggas
in or
on
is it
here.
all not?
Y'all be disingenuous, man. Just
So
say
so so if
we
one
ain't
part
from
is
there.
so if one part is 35%, the other part is 33, and the other percent is 32, that means just because the 30, no, brother, it's not European. It's a mix of all.
It is a melting pot.
I
Simple as
wouldn't say. I would say Hispanic countries are more of a melting pot. I wouldn't say America is.
It's
United States,
okay. What Hispanic country is a melting pot? Go ahead, tell me.
Mexico, Puerto Rico.
You said
A
Mexico.
melting.
Okay. What's the genetic makeup? What's the genetic makeup of most of the people in Mexico?
It is indigenous. It
You just
depends
said
on
it's
where
a
you
melting
go
pot,
and
right?
what
So
area, but the three main groups are usually people of European descent, mostly from the Iberian Peninsula, West Africans that were brought during the slave trade, and the indigenous people, the various indigenous people of Mexico. That is the main mixes within Mexico. Of
let,
course,
let me ask you this question, James. Let me ask you this question. Would you agree that Argentina is a European country?
yes, because most of the people there are of European descent. Even though there are some Native American and some African ancestry, the vast majority of them are of European descent.
Now, see, I would agree with you because that makes more sense. That makes more sense for that to be a European country because they transplant those people. That's the people that they want. The people that they're trying to push out are the indigenous brown people. So that would make sense to call Argentina a European country.
But
But
that
when
was
it
also
comes
the
to
goal here.
but when it comes to America, you can't use those metrics because that's just not what it is, bruh. That's not how this country was founded.
Wait, it kind of was because it was predicated, at least when America gained its independence. The goal was to just push the indigenous people out further. And even when slavery ended, they tried to have goals of moving black people from outside the country. So, like,
No,
America always had agendas of Europeanizing or preferable immigration from European countries,
no,
particularly in the North, to make America more white. These
And
programs exist.
one thing to consider, though, may I just add this on, is that America, in my opinion, didn't know what to do with the African American when the slavery was over.
Right.
I don't think they knew what to do, and I think what they did was they allowed different things to happen and occur. One of the things was they invited Jamaicans, swallow migrants, to come here 1866 and pick cotton. You know, while they had African Americans here, they did that. And I guess those jobs were much cheap. Jamaicans would come over here, we would sleep with the woman, and we would have babies. So, you know, just that's another dig at the whole ADOS FBA argument, because even after the Panama Canal, a lot of Jamaicans came over here and Caribbean people and intermixed with the people in this country. So technically, some of us feel that we're straight African American or descendants of slaves that was here. Well, you are probably Jamaican and don't even know it, which is just nuts because we have the same type of genetic roots. Remember, 1.2 million slaves docked in Jamaica. After they left
Garfield, are you
Jamaica,
an African Jamaican?
I'm an African Jamaican. I'm a
Would
Jamaican
you
of African.
classify yourself?
I'm a Jamaican with African descent.
Does anybody in Jamaica, in the history of Jamaica, ever classify themselves as an African Jamaican?
you just skipped over that, Thunder. He answered your question. He said
I
he's
heard.
a Jamaican with African descent, just
I
the
heard.
same way how we're saying we're
No, I
American with
didn't say
African descent.
Cube. I heard what he said. I asked another question. Did you hear what I asked him? No. Did you hear the second question, or you just
I
stuck on the
did.
first?
No, I did, but what I'm telling you that is pointless because he just answered your second one.
Q, you heard him. I said, Garfield, are you an African Jamaican? He said, no, I'm a Jamaican I'm a Jamaican from that has
Of
African descent.
African descent. It's the same thing.
Right.
You just said it in
I
reverse.
said,
But
does
let's be clear. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. The reason why, as Pan-Africans, right, we grew up with a Pan-African mindset, a lot of us. So we will say we're Africans. We just came off at a different bus stop.
Right.
And what happened is, when I think we're talking from a Pan-African mindset, a lot of us. So when we talk about Black African power and all that stuff, we're saying it with a mindset of Stokely Carmichael or through the Garvey Pan-African movement. Those are the influences of us from a lower level going up to a higher level within our culture, red, black, and green. The issue is Garvey came and said that the only way we're going to be free is if we go back to the motherland, right? The issue is, now African Americans felt that they built this country. Why should they leave? But what Garvey was saying, you don't have to leave. He's just saying, if you're ever going to get treated properly, it's not going to happen in this country, which is actually true. A lot of us aren't treated properly on a daily basis. Redlining, racism, white supremacy, systematic white supremacy. You don't believe that exists, Thunda, but it's real. It's real.
You don't believe it either.
And hold on, let me finish. My point is, we're all descendants of Africans, the majority of us here, whether it's America, Jamaica, whatever, right? But the issue is, we come off at a different bus stop. It doesn't make us any different. It don't make us any different. What we are doing is, we're allowing these labels to divide us. All of these names and these labels, think about it, are given by the conqueror. The term Black is given by the conqueror. This is why they said Black power, because Black was signifying for being less than human. So now we're going to implement something called Black power. You know, people don't get that. That's why Stokely Carmichael was saying that we couldn't. The power wasn't able to be done with somebody who was Black. That's why he called it Black power. All right, but I can be wrong with my interpretation. But again, I think most of us are descendants of Africans. We just came off at different spots.
Janelle is right. When you look at Janelle, she well, hold on, before we even get in that.
Which one? This come in?
Different ethnicities, different
same root?
Same root, yeah. So James called Mexico a melting pot for whatever reason. Mexico has 121 million people. Let me see. Let me go. Okay, I'm sorry. 129.
You don't think it's a melting pot?
Mexico has 129 million people. Out of those 129 million people, 1,212,252 of them come from another country. My brother, if you believe that is a melting pot, what's that percentage? 1 million to one.
So these are people born
129
immigrated to there. That's what you're saying.
Say it again.
People that immigrated to.
Let me help you, James. You mean Mexico City? Because the majority of them mixed up in Mexico City.
All right. So when I say melting pot, I mean like when you have a culture where they have different cultural roots settle in different places, but they're not so distinguished. So you have a distinguished African American culture in America. You have a distinguished like Italian culture in America. You have a distinguished Irish culture in America. It's more like a salad bowl. Like the tomato is still the tomato, the lettuce is still the lettuce, but they're all mixed up. So we still have those distinctions. In Mexico, especially in Puerto Rico, and a lot of these so-called Latino countries, because that's the term that we put on them, it's more homogenized.
All right. So
that's
you
what
have, okay, so you have Daniel Heru. He's addressing me. Thunda doesn't believe red line.
Hey, why don't y'all jump on instead of being in the chat? Daniel Heru, jump on, brother. Y'all scared of Thunda, man. Come beat him up, man. I'll pay y'all $50 to come beat him up.
There you go. Thunda doesn't believe redlining was real. No, I believe it was real.
No, it's still real. It's proven.
It ain't real now.
Why is Thunda frozen on my screen?
Yeah, he's frozen.
You're frozen, but we could hear you, but you're frozen.
As we can hear.
What's happening? There's something happening with.
There you go. There you go. There
I just have to. I will reset it. I guess.
You're good. You're good now. You're
at
good.
the conclusion of this, I'm not sure what's going on, but yeah, the cable The input is just worn out. I don't know, but anyway.
Hey, but on a bigger note though, although we're not really arguing about African Americans versus Africans, a bigger note is what about immigrants who are here, who are quote unquote black, we're causing this divide, like, you know, Garfield is. I mean, I remember Sonetta went on the Star Report program when me and him was beefing, and so-called beef, because he was beefing, I wasn't beefing, and he said, "Remember, Star, he's Jamaican." I'm like, why is he saying that? Then now, recently he made a statement saying, "I don't think Garfield likes Black Americans," and I'm saying to myself, "Isn't this mother effer Dominican? What the hell is he talking about?"
No, he was born here. His father is from there. Number one. That's number two. Number two, he's speaking. He culturally we're not the same. It's just not.
But why is he pointing out that I'm Jamaican though? What is the purpose? Hey, by the way, son, I know you're listening. You're Thunder taking up for you, by the way. See that? Thunder
I don't have no choice.
Taking up for you.
That's my job at this point. That's my job, man. That's what the show is.
Hey, and by the way, agree to disagree. We didn't steal this idea from Sonetta, by the way. This is an idea that Thunder really came. No, just birthed out of Thunder being the agree to disagree guy. So this is his show. So we didn't steal this idea from Sonetta. And by the way, too, I just text my brother. He has a channel on the Knicks. We're gonna have Dagger Squad Sports, a new YouTube channel where we just talk sports all day, and we just do what we do as men and women who are into sports. So we could just do something different. Again, an idea that we're not stealing from Sonetta. Just want to point that out. All right.
Hey, so I got a question, right? So when it comes to the Africans, so here's an interesting thing. So I'll be on like a different channel, and it's an African run channel, right? And they be talking about African Americans going to the continent, and they talk about their grievances with that, like when they're bringing in American dollars and buying up land that the people who live there can't even afford to buy, and that they're introducing money into the economy that's making the prices go up. So inflation is going up because like different people coming into and investing, but they also say that they don't even give jobs to the local people, that they just kind of run it themselves, or they get other people to do it. So like it seems like there's like a vice versa. So it seems like an African American, according to them, will go over and be successful and not really benefit the community, as sometimes when we talk about that they come over here and build stuff and they don't benefit our community.
Let's be honest though. If you grow up here and you ain't got shit, and you see somebody come from another country, you're not human if you don't feel a kind of way. Like you're looking at them sideways. You have to. No, that's normal. That's normalcy. As far as come on, in Jamaica we call it ready eye. Somebody come in this country, you see them moving next door. You're paying rent your whole life.
Where your daddy from?
My daddy was born in Cuba. He grew up in Jamaica.
He was born in Jamaica. He moved to Cuba, became a very successful businessman right there, and he was not from. And did they look down on this man? Did they castigate him? No.
Well, Cuba is a melting pot, so it'd be difficult to look down on somebody that looks like half of the population.
No, I will say this. Let's put this on the table, though. Let's put this on the table. We've allowed society to divide us with labels. If we were, see this whole black argument. What if everybody who was dark skin or dark brown was just called black, right? No labels, no Jamaica, no Dominica, no Cuba, nothing.
American.
What if? So you don't want to be called black? You want to be called American?
No. That's what you're saying. No, I agree with that. But I'm saying black is an American term. That's made up in America.
But it's a Western term. I would say it's a Western term, meaning Sub-Saharan Africans and Black Americans. I actually agree with you. I don't think Jamaicans call themselves black originally.
Jamaicans, Africans, none of these people call themselves black but us.
Right.
Yeah, because
originally.
black people in the
Actually agree with you. Actually
black,
agree with you.
You
black
mean
people.
Even if you look up the definition, black people, they're talking about people in North America. That's why when the whole
America.
argument about are the ancient Egyptians black, I think the people who are pushing it is basically trying to say African Americans are Egyptians. That's
It's
not
so
that's a
stupid.
logic, which is just stupid. You know what I'm saying? That's
So,
what some of them are actually doing directly. They're not even trying to be subtle about it. They're trying to say they are the Moors. There are a lot of Moors saying that they are the Moabites from the ancient Near East. African Americans are saying they're Israelites from the ancient Near East. Nobody want to be Western Central African.
no.
And see, let me say this real quick, just to add to your point. When you look at black people in the diaspora, they call themselves by their nationality. Only in America do we call ourselves black. Everybody else, whether they be from Brazil, Jamaica, Haiti, they call themselves by their nationality, and mainly because they have a nationality of their own. They have their own countries. Whereas ourselves, our black people here in America, we never looked at this as this is our country. We've always had to split it with the other white
Yo,
Americans.
Cube, I've never agreed with you in my life until today.
I don't agree with that.
Jesus is coming. He is correct, bro.
I don't agree with that.
The difference is, I hear a lot of African Americans say it. Yo, you could get up and go back to your country. We ain't got nowhere to go. That's what
Who
a
say
lot
that?
of them say. A lot of African Americans I've encountered say that we ain't
You
got
think that's
nowhere.
correct?
No, because they have never
Okay, that's
accepted.
correct.
Hold on.
Yeah, I don't agree with you.
You trying to catch me out there. Hold
I
on.
don't agree with no Q. Are you
I don't agree
crazy?
with him either.
If I may say this, right? The truth of the matter is, a lot of black folks, I've noticed this, and I made a show about it. They have never accepted that they are American.
There you go.
So the point that Cameron made is actually correct. When you talk about Olympics,
Thank you.
you go to Olympics, you are an American. You're not black American or
You ain't no
African
African
American.
nothing.
Right. You an American.
Because this is what they do, though. This is what America does. It's Thunda. If you went on the moon or if you went to Mars, you're going to be what? What are you going to be? The first black man to ever go to Mars. If you go to the equator and sail on a sailboat with ironclad around it, you're going to be the first black man to. This is what they do to divide us. This is called systematic racism, bro. You don't believe in it. This is what it is. So when you hear, oh, this is the first black person to finish college by their 21. This is the first. What does it mean? It means that you're not able to do it, but you achieved it against all odds. Like you're not capable mentally.
No,
You're not capable
that's not
physically.
true.
You are the first black man to do this. You're the first black man to do this. You're the first black immigrant to do this. You're the first black to do that. They are doing it to divide us, bro. Let me tell you something, Thunda. I've never looked at you as an American. I've looked at you as my brother. I've never looked at you as saying that you're black, white, red, yellow, or anything. I'm looking at you as a human being to a human being. But in America, everything is about the first black man, the first black quarterback to do this. Now, if the Baltimore quarterback and the Green Bay quarterback go to the Super Bowl, it's going to be the first Super Bowl with two black quarterbacks. I'm telling you, everything is the first blackness. Like we're not capable of doing anything.
No, last year was the first one.
No, they tried to do it last year.
Hold on, Cube. That's the systematic racism that's there, bro, to divide y'all. Thunda, you don't see it. I'm telling you, I'm looking
at it. That's identity politics.
I agree with Thunda because
that's
like
a good poll, man.
No, because like when you go somewhere else and you like say I go to Nigeria, I'm an American. Like we're in America, so we have more identifiers. When a Nigerian comes to America, he's just a Nigerian. He go back to his country, he a Yoruba, he a Igbo, he's a Hausa. But that don't mean nothing in America.
But see, watch this too, though. If we're being fair, and this is how identity politics work. If you're someone from Eastern Europe and you were to go to the equator and sail around, they're going to name your nationality where you come from. If you're African, they're going to name the nationality where you came from and did it. But if you're a black American, they're going to say the first black person to do it. That's how it works. Because like I said, these other people, they have a nationality attached to who they are. Whereas black people, which are from America, We don't have a nationality per se unless we go to the Olympics or something of that fashion. That's how it works.
Hey, Thunder, what's Oprah? The first black one.
Oprah is a very successful billionaire woman that has from what matter of fact, get to the show. So we have
first, I know Madam C.J. Walker was a millionaire, right?
Listen, I ain't finna.
The first one, right?
All these niggas on the
first
show
black woman billionaire, right?
See,
was she the first black woman billionaire?
We need to get back to our show.
Was she the first black woman to have her own network?
About Oprah and Taraji Henson.
Was she the first black woman to have her own network? Her own network.
Oh wow, this nigga on the listen, bro.
It's your show. You want the money or you don't want the money?
Chris. Go ahead, dog. I ain't even finna hold Chris, dog. Go ahead, man.
Did I just hear somebody sit up here and say that black people don't have a nationality attached to their name?
Yeah, America.
I'm just saying, did I hear that correctly?
I'm asking you who you heard it from.
I was listening to it briefly, and I just want to know who was saying that.
Bro,
I don't think anybody
we can.
Am I behind in the conversation? Yo, Thunder, am I behind in the conversation?
No, I'm asking you to tell me who you heard say that. That's all I'm asking you.
I don't know. I heard the conversation playing. I heard the conversation playing in my room, and then I heard somebody say that. That's why I'm asking that.
Let's restate. All right, no problem. So I would say, from I don't even know what the
hold on. I got a lot of people on the panel on this. Your show. Do you want me to kick everybody off and put one by one?
No, everybody's saying right now. Yeah, we're good. Right. So Tuck my call me a drama queen. Why you call me a queen, man? What are you doing? What are you doing, bro? Anyway, so I would say, Chris, that black people in America, what you call it, brought up the fact. See, I don't know exactly where you tuned in, right? So that's what makes this difficult. But I would say that Q brought up the fact that Africans. Well, we're initially talking about Cameron saying he's not African. He's not African. He doesn't consider himself African American. He considers himself a black person or maybe a black American at the most, right? So when we saying that, when you I guess you asked the question about us not considering having any nationality attached to us. My nationality would be a black American, right? So I'm not feeling the African American thing along with Cameron. I've said this on this panel before. It ain't nothing new to me, but I would not be ignorant enough to say that the African American moniker is not attached to me as well. So that's why I asked you, who did you hear say that?
Hey, hold on. Let me get a commercial break. Garfield is a rat, BIH. Now, proof evidence, please say Mr. Rat.
There you go. Don't block him.
Mr. Rat. That's all I want you to say. Just add the Mr. in front of it, and I'm cool with you. You can say
what you got, Chris.
And nobody block him.
All right. Oh, let me talk. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit weird because every country. Other countries have different social constructs. And to sit up there and think that we all have the same social constructs in our society is a little bit ignorant. We can't think like that. That's a form of ethnocentricity is what I'm saying. Is when you're going into other countries supposing that your ethics are better than the countries that you're visiting ethics are. That's what ethnocentricity is, right? So if you go somewhere else, they might call you black, they might call you African, they might call you NIGGER, they might call you something completely different. That's because the social constructs are different. I'm just not understanding the conversation. And I caught the end, I was catching the tail end of it because my boy said, yo, listen to this real quick. So I was just like, I didn't get that. That's all.
Hey, Chris, let me ask you a question. You've been outside the country?
Yes, I was in the military, yes.
They referred to you as American?
Yes.
All right. So I think the overall point, I've been outside the country several times, but only been to Africa. So I don't know what people in Russia refer to me as, blah, blah. I can't speak to that. But I know in Africa, they were.
Why don't you just ask me where I went?
Say it again.
When you said you've only been to Africa, I don't know where people from Russia would be calling me. I've never been to Russia. Why don't you just ask me where have I been?
I didn't know. listen to the point, bro. The point ain't where you been. The point is I can't speak to what everybody else refers to black people as. It wasn't about you. I'm saying I can't. I don't know. I ain't never been to Argentina. I ain't never been these places. But I know in Africa they referred to me as an American, and they referred to me to that
they would.
every time. All they need to do was hear my voice, hear my what you call it, my accent, hear my accent, and they will say, yeah, he's an American right there. I don't have an African accent. But as far as black, yeah, we Garfield maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago played a young lady from Ghana. I want to say Garfield, was she from Ghana? And
yeah,
she was like,
from Nigeria,
right? She said
that's from Sister
black.
Tamika had sent me that.
Yeah, this is
hey,
a young
hey, Thunder, but real quick.
Hold on 1 second.
Hey, real quick.
Let me
Okay.
finish this, and now you can go. It need to be real. You can take your time, bro. We got all night. So
No, I'm getting ready to watch the game, man. I'm getting ready to celebrate the Wolverines. I'm getting ready to watch the game, baby. Yeah, hey, Garfield, that book by Robin Baker, The Origins of Christianity, the Mesopotamian Origins of Christianity, very dangerous book. Very dangerous book. The transmission would have been through Aramaic into the Judaic society where Christianity came from. So it's a very dangerous book, guys. I don't have any more time because I want to go watch the game. But this show, Thunder, I got to get ready to get up out of here. I want to get back to the man.
So what up with it, y'all? I just wanted to ask y'all a question because
Hey, real quick, Sabio, I just got one statement.
Damn.
Hey, Sabio,
I'm gonna let you go.
What you want to share while he talks, Sabio?
I wanted to share my DNA because I just got a recent advanced analysis. No. Because it's
show though. It's
right. All right. And the reason I wanted to show it, and that's why I wanted to say what I was saying, and that's why I wanted to ask. Because no, because the conversation is around being African American, black, right?
No,
not necessarily. I think this right here. Look at this comment on the screen.
From Africa,
this comment from my brother. Hold on. Look at what Hassan wrote. Right. This is my brother from the UK.
I'm just trying to get because I came in on the end.
Hold on, Sabio. Italian American, German American, Jewish American, Polish American, etc. Yet you, Thunda, have a problem being an African American.
All right, good. That's a great.
And that's where I was trying to get to.
You gonna let me address him? Or you gonna do how you want to do it?
Go ahead.
All right, appreciate it. So when we got this brother saying that I have a problem with African American, I didn't say I had a problem with it. I said I would be retarded or oblivious to say I'm not oblivious to the fact that I'm referred to as African American. I said what I would rather be referred to is a black American, or at the very least American. I'm cool with American because that's what my African brothers call me. They call me an American. I'm cool with American. I am not an African American. There is no way I cannot be I wasn't born in Africa. It's retarded to refer to me as an African American. So this Italian American Hassan, in which you referred to, is probably going to be a person that was born in Italy, came to America, became a naturalized citizen, and now he's Italian American, and so on with the German, so on with the Jewish, so on with the Polish, and whoever else you want to name. I'm saying to refer to me as an African American, a person. I've gone to Africa twice, and I'm going in a few weeks. But a person that was not born in Africa, to refer to me as an African American, it goes against rationale, bro. It's not rational. I just asked Garfield, are you African Jamaican? He said, no, ain't no African.
Would you rather American African?
I'm a Jamaican.
Would you rather American African?
I'm not an African.
So what is your roots? But what's your roots though?
I descend from Africa. I'm not African.
That's why you're an African American, bro.
Let me ask you a question.
So, yo, where Donald Trump come from? Donald Trump is what? What is Donald Trump?
German and Scottish.
Donald Trump a European?
He's an
German
Irish American.
Okay,
something like that.
he's a European. He
German
referred to himself as an
German
Irish
American.
American.
But the point is though.
You
this
ever
is-
heard
all right,
Donald Trump
hold on.
say,
Take
"You
a
know
step
what,
back.
y'all? I'm the
I
first
know.
Irish
Hold on,
American president."
Thunder. Time out. It's your show. I don't mean to cut you off. This is what
Go
I'm
ahead.
saying though. Hassan is making a good point though, bro.
What do you
What
say?
is wrong with you being an African American?
What did you say? Did you just not hear my 5-minute speech? I'm not an African. I descend from Africa. A person from Africa that came to America.
So what is it? All right, stop.
Now an African American.
Stop. So what is an Italian American?
An Italian American is a person that was born in Italy.
No.
That migrated to America, became a
No.
naturalized citizen, and
No.
now has become an Italian American.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
That's
All
right.
right, so-
Yes.
John
That's
Gotti's an Italian American.
Yo, that is crazy. You really
That ain't
believe
crazy,
that?
that's the
Are
truth.
you
You know
are
the
you
truth.
going to agree to disagree now? Or are you serious?
Let me ask you a question. Your dad a Cuban or he a Jamaican?
My father is Cuban.
He a Cuban. What he got on that birth on his driver's
He's
license?
Cuban. He's born in Cuba.
What he had on the driver's license? He had Cuban on there?
He had a Jamaican passport.
All right, he had a Jamaican passport, right?
But he's you stupid.
It's simple.
So what is he gonna say?
born
He's
and
an
raised in
African
Cuba.
Cuban Jamaican.
That man is a Jamaican. I ain't
But that's
I ain't
different
from
though.
Africa.
But that's
I'm from
different.
America
America is
That's where I'm from.
all right.
Hey.
Hold on. Stop. Pause for a minute though.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to figure out why in America they say all these different things, right? German American, Italian American. It has to do with the immigrants, right? Because you know, in Jamaica, we call Indian people who come from India and grew up in Jamaica, we call them coolie, right? Because they descend from the people who came from literally from India, who came there with they came there with ganja, they came there with locks, they came there with curry, they came there with certain trees and teas and all type of stuff that we cook. So we know that that's the coolie culture, but we don't call them Indian Jamaican. We call them coolie, right? But we call them, they are Jamaicans. It goes back. Time out. It goes back to the point where
You just
we
cut
are
yourself,
actually,
Garfield.
I'm
You just cut
actually,
yourself.
I'm actually a
You just
Jamaican.
cut yourself.
Go ahead.
Well, relax, bro. We're actually a Jamaicans, right? Which is fine.
Yeah.
But in America, people are classified differently. And by the way, today there's nothing called Italian American on the census. You're called an American. And but with you, you're called what? What are you called on the census?
Black.
All right.
Black.
Listen,
So
Garfield.
African American.
Garfield, look, this is how you hurt your argument, because when you say that these people that come from India, you call them coolie, but they're Jamaican.
Mhm.
Now, when I look at Kamala Harris, I don't look at her as black. I look at her as an East Indian, but you would call her Jamaican. Now, how is she able to be called Jamaican? It's because she's become ensconced into that culture so much so that she can be called Jamaican.
No, she got a black daddy. You are what
Nah,
your father is.
we do it differently. Nah, that's different though. This is the
You are what
point.
your father is.
In
You ain't never heard
America,
ISUPK,
it's
man?
different.
Nah, I don't subscribe to that.
In
Man,
America,
you are
it's
what your
different,
father
yo.
is, bro.
Yo, hold up. Stop. Time out. Everybody stop. We got 340 people in here. Subscribe to my brother's channel, The Objective Knicks Fan. Please, family. He's going to set up the Dagger Squad Sports channel. My brother is going to be doing big things. He has one of the best channels on YouTube. He needs to grow. He put out a lot of information. Yeah, he's a Knicks fan, and I'm a Knicks fan
ain't
too.
talking about no Knicks, man. Who care about some Knicks?
Hey. Don't let me throw you off your own show,
Man,
man.
you gonna have 20 people tuning in to your channel.
Everybody
Bro, he got to
supports
get
to
rid
my
of that
main man
moniker.
channel right now, man.
He
Even
got
if
to
he's not
get
a
rid
Knicks
of that
fan,
moniker, bro.
he's one of us.
Okay,
He's
I
one
just
of us.
subscribe.
And he's gonna set up the Dagger Squad Sports channel right now. Will be the hottest sports show smoking. All right.
Okay, good.
Another idea we stole from Sonetta. All right.
All right, Fabio, you
Oh,
next.
no, I wanted to finish what I was saying. I didn't get a chance. So when bring that comment back up, because I wanted to address what that brother said about the Irish American, the Polish American, and so forth and so on. If you can find it. Now, this is why this doesn't apply to us, because when you have if you look at the Irish people that came here 300 years ago, if you look at the Polish people that came here 300 years ago, when you look at the Jewish people that came here 300 years ago, those people don't consider themselves that. They consider themselves white.
They didn't
They
come
consider themselves white. So when we look at the black people that came from Africa 350 to 420 years ago, we look at ourselves as African Americans. We're actually late to the party of delineating and calling ourselves what we need to call ourselves. You know what? You know what people? What happens to people when they come from Germany and they come here? You know what they say? Oh, I'm first generation. I'm second generation. But have you ever heard somebody say, I'm seventh generation German? I'm 12th generation Irish. No, they don't say that because after about 2 or 3 generations, it falls off. So that Italian American, German American, that stuff falls off. So I understand what the brother is saying, and it makes sense if we were back in 1492, but this isn't the case anymore. We've gone through an ethnogenesis to where we've come to this place called America, and we've ensconced ourselves into a new position.
It
And
depends
that's
on
all
where
it
you
is,
at.
brother.
It depends on where you at. I'm around a lot of Polish people. They consider themselves Polish.
Polish.
That's
Okay.
bro.
I
That's
thought I was
cosplay,
next.
bro.
I thought I was next.
You
That's
are next.
cosplay.
Hold on, Q.
Cosplay.
Everybody, time out.
Go
Thunda,
ahead,
who's next?
Sabio.
Who's next?
Sabio is next. Show us
Sabio,
your
you say you wanted to
African-
share something on the screen.
Show
What's
us all
up?
these Mexicans that you descend from, bro. Come on.
So first off, I like that joke, but I don't even know if I want to share it now because I'm starting to get a better understanding of the conversation. But I got 3% African American DNA, 3% according to the genetic breakdown.
Yeah, 3%
I have
what?
African American DNA.
What is
3%. What is
African
African
American DNA? What is that?
Ancestry that they trace to Africa, America.
As hold on.
So-
you gotta show
So,
that.
so,
I'm so confused, bro. You gotta
so,
show this.
Ding.
I
So
definitely gotta
that's
show
why I
this.
wanted to
African
share.
American
Ding.
DNA.
Yeah,
Oh, this is
screen,
gonna
bro.
be
Yeah,
good.
the screen.
Come on.
This is from CRI Genetics. I'm finna share my screen.
Come on.
That's why I wanted to share my screen. Don't worry. I'm about to share my screen.
I want to
I
see
ain't
if I
never
got
heard
that.
that.
I want to see if I got that. I gotta check that. I gotta see
What-
if I
I'm
got
not-
that. Thunda. I want that.
I'm not lying. I'm
Okay,
not.
bro, what
Watch
you went
this.
through?
I'm
What you
sharing
went
my
through?
screen.
Sabio,
CRI Genetics. I'm sharing my screen. It's on my laptop. pulling the screen
Pull it
right up and
pull it
all
up,
that.
baby. I'm on your
Go
side
ahead,
on
bro.
this one.
This is gonna be a good one.
I want to
Matter of
make
fact,
sure
we
I
gonna
got
screenshot
African
this one.
American DNA too.
I'm
And then
screenshotting this. I'm
and
telling
then
you up
and
front.
and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through because they gave me an advanced timeline of the breakdown of where this
All right,
DNA
let's put
came
it up,
into
bro.
my
Let's
ancestry.
put it up. Don't
Let's
tell
go.
us. Put it up.
Let's
Put it up,
go.
bro. We want to see this. This is breaking
I
news.
am.
Pull up.
Pull up. We got like 45 minutes. This is going to be interesting. D-Red, what you got to
This
say in the
is gonna be
meantime before you
nice.
pull that up? D-Red, what's up?
Hold on, let me mute my mic while.
Yeah,
D-Red,
Hey,
what up,
while you
D-Red?
pulling that
What
up,
up?
thanks
What
for
up?
letting
What
me
up,
on.
D-Red?
No, I just want to say thanks for
I'm
letting
here.
me on.
I'm
I
here.
appreciate it, man. Shouts out to y'all. Good show, man.
Peace,
Peace.
Q.
Peace.
Love you, man. Be safe.
D-Red, where you at?
I'm right here, man. What's going down?
What's
You
up,
sound
dog?
too calm, man. Get out of here. You sound
Yeah,
too
nigga,
calm.
we ain't with all that bad white nigga. Hey, listen, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shut up,
You
nigga.
working on that.
Nah,
You working on that.
nah, man. I mean, I think. Go ahead.
No, you go D-Red. Go ahead. Come on.
But yeah. Nah, man. I mean, I don't think delineating is bad. Like we act like that's a bad. That's just tribal shit. Like, you know what I mean? Thunder Beat, he been in. I don't know if he been in Nigeria, but when I was in Nigeria, you, if you say Nigerian, they be like, I'm Igbo. No,
Yeah,
I'm
try. Right.
you know,
Right.
I'm Yoruba. You know what I'm saying? So they delineate all people in Africa delineate all the time. You know what I'm saying? So because they recognize that you know they own shit. So delineating, I don't even understand how we act like it's called a black or white fallacy. Like you either this or that. No, I mean delineate. You can delineate and still form Voltron when you need to form Voltron. If you know what I mean, you can still work with other ethnicities or whatever you want to call it, tribes, whatever, however you want to look at it. You can still work with, you know what I'm saying, people of other black people of other nationalities. You know what I'm saying? Just because you know, just because you recognizing your own shit don't necessarily mean that you got flicks or problems or animal. You know what I mean? I don't mean that. So I don't even understand why we act like this is like the end of the goddamn world. And that's part of the reason why some groups in Africa don't want to the first time I heard the term flattening blackness was when I was in Nigeria. They was like, we don't want to do that. We don't want to throw away our tribal history and all of those and culture, you know what I'm saying, just to be one homogenous group. They don't want to do that.
Sabio, you're on the screen, Sabio.
All right, so y'all thought I was goosing and bullshitting about African American.
Nobody said
Right,
that.
watch this. So watch this. Y'all see, can y'all see what I'm tapping in on? What does that say?
I don't know.
That says 3%. What?
From African American. That's right.
Okay. Now watch this. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to go down and I'm going to go to Africa.
African American haplogroup.
Don't ask me, ask them. Because they're the ones who did they're the ones who so this is where the DNA so this is CRI genetics. From what I understand, they're one of the best.
Okay, bro. If you say so.
Hey, I hear you laughing, Thunda. So this is why.
What is the haplogroup? Go to your paternal haplogroup. Go to your paternal haplogroup real quick.
My paternal haplogroup isn't on this one.
No, it's right there.
My paternal is R.
No, click on it.
Hit that button right there.
I'm clicking it.
So where's it at?
What did it say?
It's going. I don't even R1B.
Hey, Daniel Nehru, I don't know if you ever watch the channel, bro. We don't meet on Mondays. There is no arguing and bickering over here, my brother. We always peace between me and Garfield. Yeah, you need to tune in every Monday, bro.
So I haven't done my maternal yet. So back to this, because on this it actually shows you where this African American ancestry comes into my DNA. That was the real reason why I was showing this. Okay, so when you go, hold on, because it shows you back to 61 generations, right? Now down here it should say 61 generations when it start back sharing or showing up.
Yo, you holding up my whole show with this right with your
No, he good. That's good. That's good information. That's good.
I would love to know what R1B it is.
No, he's
from
Sabio.
He got 3% abo.
Yeah, he's African, but he has.
I actually have no abo. I have no native DNA. So you can see you can see everything. You can see the people, the ancestors, where they got the DNA from. 99% accuracy of this Esan ancestor from 475 AD.
Oh, sweet.
Right? So right here in the 1500s.
Not 1500.
What does it say?
That's the 500, brother.
That's a 1500.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no worry. My bad.
They have this African American ancestor.
You identified one of your ancestors was African American and lived around the year 1500 AD. As we analyzed your DNA, we found that a location at whatever, there was a segment of 4,108 SNPs that matched the people group ASW. Statistically, we determined this to be 80% accurate.
80%. That's not very good.
So you saying that in 1500 we had some Africans over here? That what you saying?
Look, it lines up with the slave trade. Look at the date.
When was the slave trade?
What years did the slave trade happen, Thunda?
When we had 1492?
Okay, and what year? Okay, and what year was this?
And you
1500? 1525. Then you got another Esan ancestor in 1525.
That's a 1495. Hold on, who did 1470?
So the first one is in 1470. The 20 generations back. That's 20 generations back. That's 20 generations ago.
What African was over here in 1470?
There were some Africans over here in 1470 in the Americas.
Okay, no problem. You know what?
But question,
In the 1500s. That's what I meant to say, not the 1470s, the 1500s.
But wait, the ancestor that you identified in 1525, it says that it lived in Nigeria in 1525.
Bingo.
Not in
Lived
America.
in Nigeria.
Yeah, not in America. So they
That's
were
not the same guy. He's talking about somebody different.
Right. You're talking about Esau. You're not talking about 475.
Oh, okay.
Right. You can take this
We're in
out.
a different
I
time
gotta
frame.
go about some other stuff. Let's go. We good. Thank you, Sabiel.
Thank you, Sabiel.
So
let me see what Thunda.
yeah,
So go ahead, Thunda.
all I was saying was that you can see how it lines up and how it'll be weird for me not to call myself an African American.
Okay, African Americans who were sampled in 2015 carried various haplogroups of macro haplogroup L. L0, 1B, C, 2, 2A, blah, blah, blah. 10.2% of African Americans carried haplogroup L1B, and 20% of African Americans carried haplogroup L2A. All right, Sabio, this L group, where does L group from? That's African American?
Yeah.
L3 is Sudan. L3 is Sudan.
L3 is everybody.
L3 is African, yeah, but it's from Africa.
Why it ain't African American?
I don't know. Ask them.
I'm done. All right.
Thunder.
They're the ones who classified it. They're the ones who classified it as 3% African American, not me. I can only go. You have to ask them that question why they specified that as African American ancestry.
You're right, bro.
They say that African Americans who were sampled
carried
these things. That don't mean it's a marker just for Africa. All right, don't let Thunda.
That's why I ain't even gonna argue with him. He don't even.
Anyway, let's pause for a minute. All right. Hey, Sabio, mute up for a second, my brother. All right, King J, what's up?
Peace to the panel. Yeah, I just had a real quick question for Thunder. I wanted to come at him from a different angle than I heard.
Hey, King J, stop for 1 second. Your signal is bad. You got to jump out and jump right back on, brother.
Or fix your mic.
Okay.
Something wrong.
Fix your mic.
Can you hear me a little better now?
Nah, you gotta jump out, bro. Jump out and jump back in.
Okay.
I got you, King J. Afro Times, what's up?
Peace. Yeah, so I just want to say about Cameron's comments. I thought it was pretty wild for him to say Africans don't rock with us like that when he got shot.
No, did you hear the whole statement? That's all.
No. I heard the whole statement, but that was part of it where he said they don't even rock with us like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he wrong.
Well, I only say that because he got shot out in DC. So it's like, come on, bro. Like you got shot out in DC and Africans don't rock with you like that. It's just a weird statement to say. And that's why Mace hit. I like when Mace hit him with the they rock with you out in America. Like you got shot in DC.
Because he got shot in DC, that means Africans rock with us?
Well, it means that you can't make the statement that they don't rock with you unless you're gonna make this synonymous statement that Americans don't rock with you.
You made that statement, not him.
Okay, that's fine. I'm critiquing him.
Don't be trolling my show today. Don't be trolling Thunder's show, bro.
All right, let's do this.
That was just a weird statement to make. Like, you got shot in DC and Africans don't rock with you like that. He would never say that about DC.
What does him getting shot got to do with Africans?
It's not about him getting shot.
He worded Thunder. He worded it wrong. What he's trying to say is that for somebody who got shot by people who his own people, why is he saying Africans? He should be focusing on his own people in his own country.
It wasn't that
That's his
complicated.
Point. He just worded it wrong.
But Cameron didn't know who shot him. So in DC,
it don't even matter.
Yeah, so he don't know who shot him. They got whole Ethiopian gangs in DC.
That's why he knows who shot him.
I know, but I'm saying they got whole Ethiopian gangs in DC.
He told
him. Yeah, all right. So you're gonna blame it on the Ethiopian gang?
I'm just saying. The point is, we don't know
I'm not
who
about
shot
to play
him.
those games, but yeah. So I thought
great point. Don't pay D-Red no mind. Don't pay Thunder no mind. Great point, Afro Time. Welcome to the channel,
Great point, bro.
But also, when it comes to the term black, if you prefer to go by black as well, if you look up the EEO definition, it would just say someone having origin in Africa. So you think you're escaping it, but you're really not. It's the same thing. unless you're just creating your own fanciful definition out of nowhere.
Times, my brother, the word black was applied to African Americans back. I have the date. It was never applied to anybody. Now, any definition can get created. The word gay.
I know. You're creating a definition right now.
Hold on, my brother. I'm going to let you talk. The word gay was not referring to a bunch of people, a bunch of homosexuals. It meant happy and jovial. Now, anybody can change.
I call you gay today? Can I call you gay today?
Yes, you can call me gay today.
Thunda, you're gay today. You're looking gay. Looking real gay.
I'm very gay. I'm very gay. All right.
Now, so why you have to do your hands like that? Why you have to do that if you meant happy? It's your show, bro.
If you want to change definitions, my brother, help yourself. But we have documentation. I could pull it up. JSTOR. It says from nigger to niggas to nigger to negro to black to African to color. To color to black to African American, something like that. It's a book, and we can look at the dates. But we also know that ain't no Africans call themselves black. We know ain't no Cuban Americans.
No, don't say that. Don't say that. You can't do that. You can't do that. No, after when Garfield was going down there, and after Stokely Carmichael, a lot of people around the world.
Yeah, but that was coming up when. That's when black was applied.
You just said that nobody. You can't say that.
No, I'm saying at a certain period there was no black, but for Black Americans, Garfield was here.
The Arabs used to call us Al Sudan. What are you talking about? They're talking about the blacks.
No, that ain't had nothing.
The Arabs used to call them the blacks because they
that ain't had nothing to do with no skin color.
Hold on. They used to call them Kush for black because they used to say that they're Hamites and they thought Ham meant black. So what are you talking about? This black shit been going on for a while, bro.
I know it's pretty wild. Like we were called Negroes.
If you want to say Hamitic,
that's what Sudan means.
There was Negroes,
there was
Negritos, Negritos.
What is it? D-Red is what? Bilad al-Sudan. That's what it's called, right?
Yeah, Bilad al-Sudan, land of the
blacks. They call West Africa the land of the blacks.
I was waiting for y'all to say that.
Also, Zanzibar. Hold on a second, King J. I'm sorry. You know what, King J? Make your point. I'll go right after you.
I got cut off.
My quick question.
Hold on, King J. I'm sorry. I apologize. Afro Times, finish your point. My bad.
Yeah, that wasn't my definition of black. I was going by the EEO definition. So those are the people that whenever you're filling out information, they put that sheet in front of you. Now, when it says black, according to their website, you can go to their website, look it up. It says someone having origin in Africa. Now, if you don't believe you African, then fine. I'm not like here to convert nobody or evangelize. All I'm saying is, why don't you just be a native indigenous? Do you check that box or do you check black? Because if you are, you're not. You're checking the wrong black.
I just said black. I said African American. My point is just African American.
But according to their definition, black means your origin is in Africa.
Afro Times, we agree. We know that we come from Africa. We are talking about African American, man. Stay with the subject. We know we black. What are you telling us that? Okay. My whole point was black people started here. We started black.
I know, but the definition, when you check that box, say your origin is in Africa. That's the only point I was trying to make. If you're trying to escape it, you can't escape it. You're still saying in a different way that you're of African. Your origin is not here.
You got him in the web right now. You got it. You got it. You got him, Africa. You got it. You got it. King J, come save him. Hold on, King J coming to save you. Go ahead.
We got him on the road. But look, Thunda. So my question is this. According to the Constitution of the United States of America, are you an American or are you African American? I know you say you had Negro African descent. So according to the Constitution, would you say you are American or African American?
I'm American.
You are American.
Yeah, you find in the Constitution where they refer to me as African American. Go ahead.
Well, in the Constitution, it says that people of African descent are not American.
Where say that at? What? Let me pull that up.
Well, it's something called the 3/5, and then the Bill of Rights where they wrote in the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendment.
Well, this King J.
It was
Can you
because
pull that up
people
on the screen where it say we ain't African American? Go ahead.
It was they wrote those Bill of Rights in, brother, because people of African descent didn't have any.
King J, can you pull what you just said up on the screen for
The
everybody?
Constitution of the United States, brother.
Yes,
you can
pull
pull
the
it up.
Constitution up and show me the amendment or article that says what you just said. Go ahead.
The Bill of Rights, brother.
The Bill of Rights. Do you know what the Bill of Rights is, King J?
The 13th, 14th, 15th Amendments, brother. Where they amended because
the Bill of Rights is not the 13th.
Brother, just pull it up. Just pull it up.
We need a civics class in this place.
Just pull it up.
You need a what?
Yo, Thunda, I found something.
Hold on. He need a what class?
We need a civics class, man.
Oh, civics class. Oh, you said physics.
Thunda, just pull it up. It's not. All right,
King J, are you on a computer or your phone?
I'm on my cell phone, brother. That's why I asked Thunda to pull it up.
He's telling me the Bill of Rights is the 13th, 14th.
Brother,
we know
I'm telling you what
the Bill of Rights is. All right.
Don't worry about it, bro. We got you. Hold on, let's look it up.
Just pull it up.
I found something for you.
Hold on, James. Y'all let me run the show now. All right, here we go. Let me pull this up for my brother. I'm not trying to embarrass him. I'm just
no, we're gonna see.
He's a very old. He sounds like he's an older gentleman.
We're gonna see.
Somebody come on the panel and stomp.
We're gonna see.
Wow.
We're gonna
Hey,
show
King
you.
J, I just need you to be quiet at this point, bro. You told me to pull it up. Just be quiet.
But you can't overtalk me. Can I talk?
I'm not going to overtalk you. I'm going to ask you to be quiet. I'm not going to talk over you. Be quiet. Thank you. The Bill of Rights, what does it say? The Bill of Rights is the first 13th, 14th, and 15th amendments to the Constitution.
That's what I said, brother. So why are you laughing?
And he said he ain't even reading. Just say, I'm making a mockery of you. The Bill of Rights is the first 10 amendments of the Constitution, man. If you don't know this, what civics class did you have?
He made an error, bro. Come on. He made an error.
I agree with him.
We having a barbershop conversation.
I agree. He made a man. Now, okay. You made an error, King J. Are you going to amend what you said or what? How this going to work?
You know what? Nah, that's defeating the purpose, though. What he read was very important, though.
No, read it again. I said for him to show me where it said what he said in the amendments or article in the Constitution. Go ahead. Help yourself. I'm not going to talk over you.
You ready for me to talk now, brother?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So this is what I said, brother. I said, so are you familiar with the Constitution of the United States first, brother? It's simple, brother. Like it's crazy.
Good point, Tone 360. Read that, Thunda. That's for you right here. That's from my man, Tone 360. Read that. What that say?
German Shepherds, not German Shepherds because they're born in America.
Can you pull up the 3/5 clause?
The 3/5 clause?
Yeah.
All right, and you said the 3/5 clause going to say that we weren't America, we ain't from Africa. What you saying to say,
brother? Just pull it up. We ain't gotta have no.
With the 3/5, the problem with
the keep doing all this stuff for you, man.
We don't have to add commissary, brother. If you're not familiar with it, pull it up so we can.
The 3/5 clause was that's what the 13th Amendment was for when they freed the slaves in the 14th Amendment.
That's what I told them.
But the 14th Amendment gave us full citizenship.
Exactly, but not full citizenship. But we got to go to the 13th. That's what I'm telling you.
We got you, bro. We got
you. Pull up
you.
the 3/5. That's all I'm saying.
We got you.
Y'all making Thunda win this week, man. Come on, man. Y'all gotta let me win, man. Come on, man. I need somebody that's on the panel, man. Who's gonna beat up?
Let's look it up. All right, here we go. All right, the 3/5 Amendment, the 3/5 clause, ratified 1788, courtesy of the National Archives Charters of Freedom exhibit. Although the Constitution did not refer directly to slaves, it did not ignore them entirely. Article 1, Section 2 of the Constitution of the United States declared that any person who was not free would not be counted as 3/5 of a free individual for the purpose of determining congressional representation. The 3/5 clause does increase the political power of slave-holding states. It did not, however, make any attempt to ensure the interests of slaves will be represented in the government. Now,
so stop right there.
Okay, go ahead.
So there you go. It does not, however, make any attempt to ensure that the interests of slaves will be represented in the government, meaning the Constitution. So what are you talking about, brother?
So why did you bring up the 3/5 clause if it didn't make no attempt to do that? Tell me why you did that.
I'm telling you, if you have comprehension, you're reading that people of African descent are not represented in the Constitution.
King J, now you are, I don't want to say you're lying.
You not
You're
have
disingenuous
comprehension,
now.
reading comprehension.
You told me to pull up the 3/5 clause to prove your point. This clause
I
said
just
it did
proved that
not
people,
make any
brother.
attempt to ensure that the interests of slaves would be represented in the government.
Right.
That's what it said. Now you tell
Right.
me
That's what that
where that
means.
said. Now you
What does
tell me
that
where it said
mean,
what you
brother?
said.
What does that mean?
It said it didn't make
It
any
means that
attempt
black
to do that.
people not represented in the Constitution. That's why it came up with the 14th Amendment, brother. Stop playing with me.
Comprehension is
Now
a
go
skill.
to the 14th, so we can get you up out of here.
Comprehension is a skill. Y'all
Now
hear this,
stop
right?
playing, brother. We can read, brother. Stop
The
playing.
3/5 clause
Brother,
in
they teach you
no
in middle
way.
school this.
You told me to
Did
bring up
you
the
go to middle
3/5
school, brother?
clause.
Stop playing.
You told me to bring it up.
Right.
We reading it. The
And you can't
3/5
comprehend it.
clause does not make any
Brother,
attempt.
talking loud don't make you right, brother.
The
Screaming don't
3/5
make you right,
clause
brother.
does not make any attempt to ensure that the interests of slaves, King J, will be represented in the government.
Right.
The interests of slaves.
Right. That means that you're not including anything. You have no rights in the Constitution of the government. What are you talking about? That means you can't vote. That means you can't buy your slave, brother. What are you talking
Y'all
about?
let Thunda win today, man.
Stop
He's
playing,
trying to listen to
brother.
words. James Corvus, I need you.
Stop
I need you.
playing.
King
All
J,
right.
time out, King J.
Stop
James
playing.
Corvus, what's up?
Okay, so according to Thunder, let me just get some clarification. According to Thunder, black people are called black first in the United States, right?
No, I'm saying I would say that's a phrase that was coined here. Black people. When you look up black people, I don't care what you look up, they're gonna talk about the Western Hemisphere here, right here. That's what it's gonna talk about.
All right, that has to do with search engine, though.
So here's the thing.
Yes.
Look up the term Negro.
Negro?
Just Negro. Okay. I can share it, or you can look it up and share it. Yep.
Negro definition. All right.
Not definition, just Negro. And we can look at the history of that term being used.
Okay. No problem.
I got it on the wiki. I can read it with you.
You got it? Oh, go ahead.
Okay, all right. So Negro. So when I go down to the section that says in English, around 1442, the Portuguese first arrived in southern Africa while trying to find a sea route to India. The term Negro, literally meaning black, was used by the Spanish and Portuguese as a simple description to refer to the Bantu peoples they encountered.
Stop right there. James, did they say Negro or they said black? Which one?
All right, wait, because I'm not done with it yet.
Hey, so James, let me ask you a question though. You can go. I'm gonna let you go. I said, did they say the term Negro or did they say the term black? Which one they said?
They said Negro.
All right, go ahead, keep going.
All right, so let's see. When it came to Negro, denotes black in Spanish and Portuguese, derived from the Latin word Niger, all that other stuff, right?
Yeah.
So akin to night and all that. So Negro was used for the peoples of West Africa on old maps labeled Negro land, stretching along the Niger River. So here's the thing. So from the 18th century to the late 1960s.
James, are you reading right now?
Yes, I'm reading. Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
From the 18th century to the late 60s, Negro, later capitalized, was considered a proper English language term for people of Black African origin.
Okay.
Well, according to Oxford dictionaries, the use of the word now seems to be outdated and offensive in both British and U.S. English. But the fact that Negro means black, period, doesn't mean anything else. It means black. They took the term Negro and just used the English Germanic word definition for what the word meant. So when we talking about somebody being called black, it's referring to black people in Africa. Right?
Hey, James, look at this nigga said blood in my eyes. Hey, listen, bro. I'm not finna sit here and do this today with y'all niggas on this panel, man. James, were they referred to as Negro or black? Which one?
Bro, Negro means black.
James, was the term Negro or was the term black? Which one?
Black is English, ding dong. Like, what are you talking about?
Hey,
Like,
James,
like, this
was
is the
the
stupidest
term
thing ever.
Negro or black?
It's English and it's black in English, brother.
Okay, all right.
It's English and black.
Was the
Negro
term
is
used
Latin.
Negro or was the term
It's the
used
same
black?
word, brother.
Which one, James?
All right, so Thunder, are you saying that the term Negro and the term
Hey,
black
James,
are
what
different
term
fundamentally?
used? Was it Negro or was it black? Which one?
No, wait. Now we're talking semantics. Is
Hey,
the word
James,
Negro
was the term that was used Negro or was the term that was used black? Which
in
one?
Portuguese and Spanish? The term was Negro. In English,
All
it
right.
is black.
Hey, blood in my eyes. What you got, man?
I just came in. I don't know where y'all at.
Yeah, we ain't nowhere. We listen. I want Daddy to come on too, but because he could tell us exactly when black was used, and I know when I got the book. I don't want to. I got to pull it up and all the other stuff.
Brother, the word black wasn't used until the word English was created into the English language, brother.
Black
It's
used
an
by
English
who?
word.
Just stop, bro. Go
What do you
ahead, bro.
mean black?
You're
Black
not
used
making
by
this sense.
black used by who? By black people or the creators of the language?
You can say about black people.
He already said we can't use Negro.
When did we go? When did we go from Negro to black?
Oh,
Negro comes. Hold on. I did a live. I think a year ago, two years ago, and there's a black newspaper called the Afro Baltimore. And what they did was they had a poll, and this paper is universal. It's in Africa, all other places, and they said we're gonna finally decide what we're gonna call ourselves. So Negro was on the table, Asiatic, Moor, all that shit, Ethiopian, and Negro won. So you had to write a telegram or a telegram of why you picked that. And when you look at every person that picked it, they start talking about the Niger River. It represents Africa. We Africans. Some of them use the Bible, Ham, Africa, all that other shit. So around that time frame, you kind of see that. And then you see this thing called the New Negro Movement, right? And that's with, Hubert Harrison. And they're going against what they associate or call the accommodationists. And that's the old Booker T. Washington school, right? Prior to that, if you go all the way back and you go to 1700s or early 1800s, you see the yellow fever. You can look this up and put it on the screen right now. What I'm talking about. Absalom Jones and Richard Allen, they write this thing, message to the black people. So you can just put that up right now. The primary will pop up, put message to the black people.
Hold on.
So these are,
it'll pop
up.
You go.
Yeah, you can put it up there. You'll see the primary. It'll pop right up. Message to the black people. And that's talking about the yellow fever situation that happened there because they thought that we had immunity to it and all the white people left. And then we basically held down the city of Philadelphia. And they started saying that, oh, yeah, the niggas was stealing from houses and all this other shit. And they was like, no. So at that early time frame, we talking about what our people called ourselves. We called ourselves black people and we called ourselves African. Now, in them census records, you'll start to see this Negro. So if you look at Richard Allen, his name is Negro Richard. That's his name. I'm saying, what the hell is that? That's something. This is a European language. We're not going to get around that. That's a European language. However, this is how they describe. But when they say it, they saying it, okay, black people. I mean, so I don't get it. I mean, I don't understand it's an English language. We ain't create this shit. But that now when you get to the 70s, we put a political ideology to it. And that political ideology is black power.
Yeah.
What's that?
From Negro to Black to African American, the power of names and naming by Ben Martin. This was produced.
Did you pull up the other joint I told you? Just get the primary.
I already had this one up. That's what I got you. I'm gonna pull that up right after this one. So this came out in 1991. Reviving Black. Here go the Black Power thing you just talking about. Revive. So Jesse Jackson with that. I'm trying to figure out where exactly we start. Stokely Carmichael, you bought him up. 67. I want to say it's around the 60s.
The 60s of what? Because then you have another movement where they say they don't want to be called Negro. To be called a Negro is to be dead, right? So now you have that comes into play, and then this is where the term black comes again, and then Black American, and then African, and then all that other stuff coming.
Yeah.
Rob Moore, Thunder said he's not an African American. He's just a straight up American.
Well, he can call himself what he wants, but
Yeah.
in the historical record though, you see the earliest use of that in 1786 in the newspaper.
That newspaper, right?
Right. So you'll see that there. So we called ourselves that, and then you have to look at what is the black people fighting for at this time. They decided they're not going to Africa. That shit is not working over there in Liberia. They not feeling it. People going over there, they dying. All type of shit is happening. Niggas is writing they slave masters talking about they want to come back over here because it ain't good. The Haiti thing came forth. We put that forward. That ain't work. So they said, okay, we not messing with this ACS shit. They trying to get rid of the free black so that they can continue slavery in the South. Fuck it, we staying here. So now, what's the goal? The goal after that Revolutionary War is to be American. To be American is to be a citizen. So this is what they're doing. But at the same time, their identity is always identified as African.
When did we be allowed to have citizenship as black people?
That's an interesting conversation. That's interesting because you have to look at when was these rights actually afforded to us uninterrupted.
Exactly.
1800s.
19 something. Boy, what are you talking about?
You're gonna go. I'm gonna say
1800s, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna say because you got two civil rights movements, right? You got that going on, but at the same time, they're writing things about voting, right? And they have this thing called Negro Rule. And they saying we tired of these black people over here. They running shit. They got fucking police. They got this. They got that. And that's the Democratic Party who wrote that in their 1898 book. And then right after they do that, North Carolina gets bombed. Right? They run up in there, tear that whole Black Wall Street over there. So now when you get to the second civil rights movement, that's where you see this, where you become citizens, right? So you'll see that. So you could go to the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendment because that's what this is all about. Those three things right there.
Listen. We just talked about that, and Thunder tried to act like that had like I was crazy for bringing up.
I gotta pause y'all for a minute, right? I gotta get off at 8 o'clock because I gotta.
Don't save him.
No. I ain't saving him. This is a beautiful conversation. We gotta pick it up next week. But I gotta go. Well, let me
see what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? Once we start talking this black.
Let me mute this nigga up right away.
Yeah, he want to kick us out.
Boo, nigga, boo.
See what I'm saying, bro? You see that shit, y'all? Y'all see the shit?
All right, look. This is what you want. I can't find that book, but I did find this right here. Black Lives in the Founding Era News, Week 5. Absalom Jones and Richard Allen defend black volunteers in 1793.
Yeah. Oh, just put images. Just put message to the black people, and it'll pop up.
Well, you know what I gotta say though.
Okay.
I'm watching my people in Jamaica copying and emulating African Americans or Black Americans on a daily basis. The videos, they have the same swag, they have the same clothing. They're watching everything that you guys do.
You know what? That's BS. You know why I'm gonna say that? Because if it weren't for Jamaicans, we wouldn't be who we are.
Why you say
Jamaicans were influential, bro, in our swag. It wasn't just like
I'm talking about the culture, the hip hop culture. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm talking about the hip hop culture. It wouldn't be no hip hop culture without Jamaica.
Grandfather, I know what's his name is.
It wouldn't be no hip hop culture without Jamaica, bro.
Thunder, why did Jamaicans bleach their skin?
What does hold on, Thunder.
No. It's the same reason why.
What does that have to do with the car?
Hold on. It's the same reason why. What you call it? What's that boy name for Breakfast Club? What's that nigga name?
Charlemagne
bleached his skin. Why he bleached his skin, bro?
And Beyonce and Lil Kim.
But why bring it up though? But why? I'm trying to figure out why King J brought it up. Are you trying to?
I brought it up because we're talking about the influence that entertainment has on not only Americans but Jamaicans. So
hold on. Let me get Haitian first, real quick. Haitian, where Bookman come from? Jamaican didn't do shit for Haiti, urine drugs. Where did Bookman come from? Huh? Don't come to me with this foolish talk, man, about who did who and what for what. Everybody did something for somebody. They all Africans. They came off a different boat stop. There's no Haitians. There's no Africans calling themselves Haitian before they get to Haiti.
Share my screen for
Gotta stop this foolishness, man. For real, for real.
Rob on, what you want?
Let me say this too.
That yellow one right there. That second one.
Yeah, before we go, let me just say this, man. Let me say this. Every culture have their own unique way of doing them. I'm just saying. I'm watching my Jamaican videos. I'm watching them celebrate Thanksgiving. I'm watching them doing some sort of Halloween in Jamaica. Where the hell they got that from? Where they got that from?
Europeans.
Where they got it from? They ain't get it from Europeans. They're watching Black Americans doing it up here on TV. That's where they got it from. They're on Instagram watching Black American culture. They dress like Black Americans. They're making dancehall music like how African American rappers make music. Now they got trap reggae music. Where they get trap reggae music from? Trap dancehall from? Where they got it from?
But
where they got it from?
Jamaica. It wouldn't be no trap without Jamaica.
Nah, bro. This trap stuff. The people in hip hop, you ever hear Snoop Dogg talk about it? This is totally different than original hip hop. You have Jamaicans who are copying African American hip hop style, how they dress, their clothing, everything. They are copying African Americans, bro.
Hip hop was started by Jamaicans. The dress was started by a Jamaican.
I don't know about that part.
Okay, let's prove it. Let me prove it then.
Nah, I gotta go there.
I can't let you get away with that.
It's your show. Go ahead.
I can't let you get away with that. Let's do it. If you don't want to believe me,
you're about to get
dress. Yes,
dress. What dress?
Watch. I'm finna show you right now.
Ah, man.
Yeah,
you get me in trouble, man.
I'm glad.
Before we go, let me just say this to everybody, man.
Hold on.
Stop picking sides with me and Sonetta. I have no hard feelings towards Sonetta. I don't care. I'm at the point where I literally don't care what Sonetta says or do. He could scandalize me. Just know that I'm waiting for him to go last so we could go to court. Because we're going to go to court over some shit. I'm definitely going to take him to court for slander if he try to slander my name. I'm going to do it. I'm going to be the first person to have Sonetta in court. We both in New York City. I know where you live. I could serve your papers, and I got my lawyers. Point blank, period. So I'm waiting for him to go live, and you can't take me to court for nothing that woman says, because she said I could tape her, record her. She said everything, and she said all that stuff about you, and you ain't come out and say, you know what? Ain't none of that true. She lying. How we know she lying? What's the proof that you didn't slap her in the car? She said it. I never said it. She said it. So at the end of the day, Sonetta, you got to go live and clear that up. But in the meantime, I'm not slandering you. That woman did, just for the record.
All right. DJ Kool Herc, a.k.a. Clive Campbell. Born Kingston.
You know he's Jamaican with that name, Clive Campbell. You know he's Jamaican with that name. You know that fucking ain't no African-American got that name.
Born Kingston, Jamaica.
D-Red about to go. D-Red, I'm gonna block you so you don't talk. I'm gonna block you.
He created the break.
Yeah, but the problem with that Thunda is everybody know all the founders know Disco King Mario was DJing in 70, 71, and Herc didn't start until 73. So come on, bro, you gotta really know your hip hop history. Google ain't gonna get it.
I'll just be talking.
Nicknamed the father of hip hop. Let me make my case, bro.
But he said he's not, brother. Like you can tell me what Wikipedia said, but he said he didn't start hip hop.
Let me make my case. Now, he created the break beat. He created break dancing. He founded your boy, your sexual predator right here. You know what I'm saying? He started all that. Let me see. Here he go with the sound.
All right, so what are you talking about?
I got you. He go to sound system. He go to breaks. The B-boys and the B-girls.
So you saying that he started the dressing?
He got the graffiti. Right here in the Bronx.
That's what I'm saying, brother. Cornbread was the first graffiti artist. He's from Philly. Disco King Mario was DJ. He even said it, brother. Like this is what I'm saying. Like you gotta Go read his book. Go read his book.
His influence.
Go read his book.
His influence.
We know who the first B-boy was. B-boy stood for Bronxdale. It had nothing to do with Herc. Herc wasn't from Bronxdale. That's what I'm saying. You don't know nothing about hip hop history, bro. You don't know nothing about. Do you know who DJ P. Jones is? Do you even know who DJ P. Jones is?
No, y'all can't talk over each other, man. Because remember, people listening, yo.
I'm asking him a question. Does he even know who DJ P. Jones is?
Speak your mind, and then D-Red go after. Go ahead, man. You're over time right now. I got a conference call, so hurry up and say what y'all got to say.
That's it. I'm good. I'm done.
D-Red, go ahead. What you got to say?
I'm trying to ask him. Does he even know who Disco King Mario is?
So did the Puerto Ricans have anything to do with hip hop, bro?
Yeah.
Yes. In the very beginning, no, they didn't.
Right, because I know the history.
In the very beginning, no, they didn't. The first Puerto Rican on the scene was DJ Tex. He was a spade DJ. This was like in '72. But Mario started DJing in '71.
So why Tariq keep playing himself when the Latino people trying to get their credit for that shit?
I mean, because I mean, if you're talking about the very beginning, we talking 70, 71.
We
You know what I'm saying?
About in the beginning. If you saying
in the beginning is the start.
No, we're not talking about who started. He said who were they influenced? Were they influential at the beginnings of hip hop? They were.
No, no, they weren't. The elements of hip hop already existed. Hold on,
Thunda. Time out. D-Red, do you accept that Kool Herc is the godfather of hip hop?
No.
Then I'm gonna debate you on that. Let's debate.
We can have that debate. You know what I'm saying? Because the reality of it is, if you don't know who Disco King Mario is and Grandmaster Flowers is, there's no point in having a conversation.
Hold on a second. Who you said Grandmaster who?
Flowers.
Grandmaster Flowers.
Nigga from Brooklyn, bro.
Where he from? Where he from originally?
From Brooklyn.
He a Black American.
He from Brooklyn.
All right. So
and Disco King Mario from South Carolina.
All right.
He did 21 Days of Summer. This is before Kirk even did a party.
Listen, man, all we gonna say,
Herc and his sister used to come to Disco King Mario's parties.
All right, let me say this right now, though. It's funny, right, that all the accolades, let me finish talking, is going to Kool Herc. Whether they're lying to us or not, I'm saying the dude is on the Hall of Fame in Hollywood. He's getting all the accolades. They just had the 50th anniversary on TV, and everything is pointing to Kool Herc being the godfather, not the originator, the godfather of hip hop. What they're saying that he did was he actually pulled all these elements of hip hop into one. He's the first to do that. He didn't originate anything. Nobody's saying that. What they're saying is that he played the music. He had the beboppers, he had the break dancers. He pulled all of that together in one at his parties. He was the first to do that. Nobody's saying he invented scratching. Nobody's saying he invented bebop. Nobody's saying he invented rapping, DJing. Nobody is saying none of that. What we're saying is he was the one that pulled all the elements together. That's it. Right here, look what the guy said. They credit Kool Herc with putting all the elements together. That's why he's called the godfather of hip hop.
But what I'm trying to explain to you is Trixie was b-boying and breakdancing, you know what I'm saying, before the Spades was doing that, before Herc did it.
Hold on. Let's look at it though. Now, did he have parties with with breaking, with the people rapping, DJing, and they're doing breakdancing, and they're doing what do you call it on the walls? All the
graffiti.
What do you call that stuff? The graffiti. Where they do all the elements of hip hop at one party before her. If you can do that right now,
I mean, again, that's why I pointed you to. You got to go to what was called 21 Days of Summer in New York, man. 21 Days of Summer in New York. You know what I'm saying? I think it was like 71, 72. They was already doing all those things that you're talking about. All the elements that already come together. That's why you got to go read Herc's book. Herc tell you it was already. Herc himself even said, hold on, I'm trying to explain to you. Herc even said it already existed.
D-Red,
everything was already going on.
You see, we actually agree, but you don't see why we agree. What they're saying is that nobody's saying, you see, we're using words, the beginning or the originating. We're not using those terms.
Nobody's saying that.
Nobody's saying that. What they're saying is he put all the elements together with the partying and the DJing together at one spot. He's the first to do that on a high level. That's all it is. He never started hip hop. He didn't start graffiti. He didn't start breakdancing. He didn't start DJing. He never did that. Nobody's claiming that. You see, that's the problem.
That's black people problem. We keep doing the first thing, man. Ain't nobody talking about no first. Nobody's saying
he's first. Nobody. Anyway, I gotta go, family. I gotta get out of here. Peace and love, man. I love y'all, man. Peace and love.
Peace.
Hey, Thunda, any last words from you, man? Let me get rid of Raw Bone quick, man.
Hey, man, it's been good. It's been a good show. Man. Thank everybody for joining. Yeah, DJ Cool.
We didn't even touch on Egyptomania, man. How it's dividing everybody. Now Ngozi and Smash and Unk and Sonetta and Reggie and all these people are divided over Egyptomania, family.
Over Egyptomania. Sad.
No, my brother, me and Braveheart gonna argue. He's not the godfather of Garfield. I'm just telling you, it's just history. I think because he's Jamaican, everybody fighting it. He did not start hip hop. He's one of the starting pioneers of hip hop, but he did not start hip hop.
James Brown. I'm from Augusta, Georgia, right? He's the birthplace of James Brown. His moniker is the Godfather of Soul. Was he the first person to make soul music? No. You know what I'm saying? The Pied Piper R&B R. Kelly. Was he the first person to make R&B? No. Come on, man. We ain't talking about no first right now.
Look, man, that shit started in New York, and that's it. End of discussion, bro. We done here. All you niggas better pay homage, nigga. That's all. Pay homage.
New York got the most pseudos. Get out of here with the New York guys. You ain't even from New York anyway. You fronting. Get out of here. You're not from New York. Get out of here.
Yeah,
You're
man.
just as New York as I am. Get out of here, bro.
No, the fuck. I was born here. You came here. Fuck you talking about? So like I'm saying,
boat, nigga. I came with a boat. What you came on?
I was born here. I didn't have to come on no boat. My mama ain't come on no boat neither. So I don't know what you're talking about.
I got one question for you, bro. Hey, where that money at? Where the money at? That's my question.
HOK killers, if you down with HOK, fuck you too. That's how I'm giving it up. Don't talk to me, nigga. If I catch you over there, nigga, don't fucking talk to me.
Amir's right here, bro. Shut up. Amir's right
here. Okay.
That's not nice, Daddy.
Yeah. That's not nice.
Oh,
not
man.
Nice.
Now I feel bad, man. Damn.
That's not nice. Tell Rawborn that's not nice.
That's not nice.
Yo, you know Amir's about to be 9, bro, in March, bro. You believe that, bro?
Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah. Hey, but I gotta say this, man. You see, the whole problem with the hip hop argument is, I think Rawborn said it best. It's from New York. Deal with it. You can't go around that argument. You can't say it start in South Carolina. You can't say it start in California.
But a Jamaican started it though.
Oh,
no. See. This is why we had the problem with it. Because look. You got Black Americans there. You got Jamaicans there. You got all of this. We created our own culture that's different than any other place, bro.
Yeah, it's fine, but the Jamaicans started it.
No, bro. No. Now you saying the same thing that Garfield said that you're not saying. No, he didn't.
He all the 5 elements: graffiti, rap.
Brother, what? Hold on, wait a minute. Stop. When you look, hold on, brother. No, listen, fam.
One person.
No, fam. If you looking at that 21 Days of Summer, all of those things were already being done. He wasn't the first one to put it up. He's the first person to say, no, brother, you could say that he's the one that made it famous, bro, because shit was happening with those other individuals and they disappeared off the scene. So when he's telling you the thing that we tell you, read his book. If he's telling you the same thing, why are you arguing? The one that you're saying started telling you he didn't. Why are you arguing with us?
I don't believe him, and I don't believe you.
Yeah, I know. Now you don't believe the dude that you saying that did it. Listen, man. Just pay homage. Listen, fuck all of that. Pay homage to NYC. We the founders, and the 5%.
The 5%. I knew he was gonna do that. I knew he was
dropped
gonna do
off. That's the Most High, man. The Most High kicked him off with that craziness. In the name of Cool Herc, we kicked him off.
August 11, 1973, Disco King Mario had 21 days. Okay. It don't matter. I'll look it up.
But that's not before Cool Herc, though. If it's August 11, 1973. That's not before. What is that? What's the date on that?
I can't play the video. It's a video on YouTube.
Oh, I got my three-way call. I got to get out of here. Peace and love, y'all.
Yeah. All right, peace.
Later. All right, peace.